I already see the love in the air for the media today. बहुत प्यार है मीडिया के लिए सबका. But thank you very much, Dr. Rutwich Patel, Karnavati University, and the entire team behind this fantastic Youth Parliament of India 2021 for having me with my esteemed panelists. It's very interesting that being part of the media today, I'm going to be answering questions on whether we do indulge in media trial, whether media is the new judiciary, whether we are overstepping our boundaries. It's a big question, and I will try to respond as much as I can. What is media trial? Now, as per the textbook definition, media trial वो होता है जब आप टेलीविजन या न्यूज़पेपर के माध्यम से एक व्यक्ति का ऐसा परसेप्शन बना देते हैं कि या तो वो इनोसेंट है या तो वो गिल्टी है विदाउट द कोर्ट्स इंटरवेंशन. उसके पहले आपने डिसाइड कर लिया ये व्यक्ति इज इनोसेंट और दैट पर्सन इज गिल्टी. दैट इज मीडिया ट्रायल. Now, I come from the media. I have an experience of more than a decade in which I've been a crime reporter, I've been a court reporter, and now I'm a political editor. I have seen it all. Media is burdened with responsibility to show the truth, to be the voice of the people. I heard one of the speakers, a young student speaker, say that media bhi aap logo ke saath utar kar aa gayi thi road mein. Media is no different. Media is the common man. The only difference is that we have the power, we have the privilege of making your voice heard. That's the burden, that's the pressure that the media has, and we are being scrutinized left, right, or center. We are being scrutinized by the common man, we are being scrutinized by the next generation, we are being scrutinized by the government of the day, we are being scrutinized by the opposition. Just imagine the kind of responsibility that we hold. I'll give you one small example, since a lot of the speakers have been talking about the number of cases. In my early years as a reporter, there was a small incident that came to light. It wasn't that small, I'll tell you why. There was an incident that came to light from East Delhi. एक छोटे से मोहल्ले का इंसिडेंट था. खबर आई थी कि एक टॉडलर, एक बच्चे का रेप हुआ है. The family was running from pillar to post. पुलिस स्टेशन गए, अथॉरिटीज़ के पास गए, लोकल MLA के पास गए, कुछ नहीं हुआ. They reached out to the media. When I reached the spot, I was shocked. It was a 5-year-old girl raped by the neighbors, the men who stay in that building, while the parents were out to buy vegetables. उस 5 साल की लड़की की प्राइवेट पार्ट्स में हेयर ऑयल के बॉटल्स के शार्ड्स मिले थे. Just imagine the plight of that child at a time when there was no one, none of the authorities, none from the police were there to help that family. When the media got involved, the news broke, and how? We fought till the time the girl got admitted in the trauma hospital, trauma center of AIMS. उस लड़की को बेड तक नहीं मिला था जब तक मीडिया नहीं आई थी. उस लड़की के माँ बाप को पुलिस स्टेशन में एंट्री नहीं मिली थी जब तक मीडिया नहीं आई थी. सो इट्स वेरी इजी टू क्वेश्चन व्हाट डज द मीडिया डू. द मीडिया डज दिस. उस इंसिडेंट को कुछ 7-8 साल हो चुके होंगे. एवरी सिंगल ईयर द फैमिली मेम्बर्स कॉल मी जस्ट टू टेल मी हाउ दैट गर्ल इज डूइंग. द गर्ल fortunately today is studying in a good school. She is financially being supported by a lot of celebrities. That's the power of the media. Today, the family does not want to call up the authorities to tell her. No politician today has asked that family, लड़की कैसी है, वो बच्ची कैसी है, ठीक तो हो गई, but she's scarred for life. No one asked that. And when they say, a student speaker said कि बहुत जल्द लोग न्यूज़ रूम्स के बाहर, मीडिया हाउसेस के बाहर लाइन लगा लेंगे न्याय के लिए. लगाते हैं because they lose the faith in authorities. They have lost the faith in the administration. That's why we are the only source जो उनको लगता है शायद अब ये हेल्प कर दे. कोई नहीं तो मीडिया ही सही. And that's the power of media. That's the power of media. That's the responsibility of media to help them. Today, after 7 years, I feel proud that today I can stand and say that I did a little bit of contribution in helping that girl, helping that family, when no one, none of the politician, no authority was willing to help them. Now, let's come to the high-profile cases, because that's where media trial really comes about. The student speaker spoke about Jessica Lal murder case. They spoke about Priyadarshini Mattu case. Jessica Lal murder case, the case went on for 7 years. 7 long years. At a time when the family had lost the hope, the media stepped in. After 7 years, justice was done. A high-profile accused was sent behind bars. Why did that happen? Because the media stood with the family. Priyadarshini Mattu case, the incident happened in Vasant Kunj, South Delhi, in the national capital, a place from where I belong. 10 years the family waited for justice. A trial court had acquitted the accused. When there was pressure, when the media created awareness, when the media started unraveling the facts of the matter, coming out with revelations in the case, what happened? The High Court overturned the case and the accused was sent to jail. That is the role of media. But while I say all of this, let me also come to other incidents of recent light. Vijay Mallya being an economic absconder, नीरव मोदी being an economic absconder. हमारी एजेंसीज बोल रही थी हमें नहीं पता वो यूएस में भी हो सकते हैं, वो लंदन में भी हो सकते हैं, वो पेरिस में भी हो सकते हैं. It was the media which caught Nirav Modi on the streets of London while our agencies are still unable to get him back to the country. That's what media does. But does it mean there's no media trial? No. I stand here to say, yes, there is media trial. Does that mean the entire media needs to be painted with the same brush? No, the entire media doesn't need to be painted with the same brush. A lot has changed from the vernacular medium, जो हम न्यूज़पेपर की बात करते थे, टीवी आया, अब सोशल मीडिया आया. सोशल मीडिया ने परसेप्शन, एक्सेप्टेंस, नॉलेज बहुत बदल दिया है. The gap of the known and unknown started shrinking. आप किसी को टेलीविजन पे देखते हैं, आप उससे डायरेक्टली बात कर सकते हैं सोशल मीडिया पे. The gap started shrinking. The media tried to address that. Yes, did the media overstep its boundaries? Yes, they did. They did. On many instances, they did. To the extent that even the courts have come down heavily on the media, asking them to have a fine distinction between what you call is having a judgment and opinion on what you call is being a mediator. We as media are the medium. We as media are the source. We are not the stakeholders. आज अगर मैं उस लड़की की बात कर रही हूँ, मैंने कोर्ट में जाकर उसके लिए लड़ाई नहीं करी थी, वो करी उसके माँ बाप ने थी. मैंने क्या करा था? मैंने सिर्फ इतना करा था कि एनेबल कर दिया था कि कोर्ट तक वो केस पहुँच जाए. That is all that is there as far as the role of the media is concerned. But yes, I do agree that we have digressed. We have digressed from what our thoughts should have been. We have digressed from what our motive should have been. We have digressed from what our job is. What is our job? Our job is to ensure that you, me, everyone has a voice. Our job is to ensure कि कल को अगर आपके politicians नहीं सुन रहे हैं, आपकी authorities नहीं सुन रहे हैं, आपका local थाने में जो बेटा SHO है आपकी बात नहीं सुन रहा, आप हमारे पास आते हैं. And why do people come to us? We don't go to people. People come to us. Why do people walking on the streets say, छोड़ो MLA को नहीं, पहले मीडिया को बात बताते हैं, मीडिया बात उछालेगी. क्यों उछालेगी मीडिया? Because that's the faith that people have in the media. And it's very easy to cast aspersions. We as media and politicians, I think we are super thick-skinned. गाली खाने की आदत हो चुकी है. गोदी मीडिया, बिकी हुई मीडिया, पिद्दी मीडिया. I have had all of this in my DM on Twitter. कि रे आप तो पिद्दी हैं, आप तो बिके हुए हैं. एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के फेवर में एक स्टोरी हो जाए तो दूसरी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी गाली देती है, फिर एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के बारे में हम कुछ बोलें तो तीसरी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी गाली देती है, किसी और के बारे में बोलें तो जनता गाली देती है. एट द एंड ऑफ द डे हर जगह से गाली सिर्फ मीडिया खाती है. बट टू सम इट अप, द फैक्ट इज गाली हमको पड़ती है. वी नो इट, we take responsibility for it, and we are working towards it. Yes, but I do agree that the stark distinction between trial, we are not the judiciary. And for all the journalists who have overstepped that boundary, it's a grim reminder when we're talking about this. And this is what I was telling Ms. Priyanka Tibrewal also, that listening to our next generation, the kind of perception that they have for the media, and I'm hoping that at least some of you would want to join the media. Let me tell you, there is honest journalism. Journalism in our country is not dead. Do not judge us. If you accuse us of passing judgment, the least that you can do is do not judge us. I stand here representing the entire media. I stand here not representing the media, which thinks that they are the judge, the judiciary, the executioner. I stand here to tell you, have faith in the media. Media is there. Honest journalism is there. You are young. You are young, the media industry needs you, the journalism fraternity needs you. More and more people need to come up, need to come together to establish ourselves as a source which can give justice. We are the voice of the people and we ensure कि कोर्ट तक वो बात पहुंच जाए. हम कोशिश करेंगे कि आपको न्याय मिले. न्याय मिलेगा, बहुत अच्छी बात है. नहीं मिलेगा, हम लड़ते रहेंगे आपके लिए. जब पॉलिटिशियंस आपके साथ नहीं होंगे, जब अथॉरिटीज़ आपके साथ नहीं होगी, द मीडिया इज़ हियर टू स्टे. गाली दें, प्यार दें, वी आर हियर टू स्टे एंड विल सर्व यू. थैंक यू वेरी मच.